Hey everybody. Alright guys, LexxMarie here. So I had a few things that I wanted to make a video about, but usually whenever it comes to cases, and I tell people this all the time, regardless of if you request a specific reading, sometimes if I don't feel called to do it, there's a reason. It could be because the spirit's not ready. There's a lot of different reasons. So I usually just wait until I feel like the spirit is coming to me and wants truth to be told. Anything like random cases, somebody will just throw out at me and I'm like, oh, you know, it reminds me of the case, and then I get called to do it. It's very weird to explain, but I hope you guys understand that I do hear you, I do listen to you, and I do read up on all the cases you give me, but if I'm not called to do it at the time, I'm not going to until I feel the need to do so. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this reading was about Kendrick Johnson. Everybody knows this case. And I'm just going to give a little backstory on it before I start. And yes, I'm in my Hello Kitty robe, quarantine mood. So Kendrick Johnson. So sorry if I don't know how to pronounce some of this stuff, but so he was from Valdosta, Georgia, at Lowndes High. He was a three-sport athlete. So initially, the police said that a theory was that he fell into the mat upside down trying to get his shoes, and he got stuck. So it was asphyxiation, apparently, from what the first coroner said. Now, that theory was debunked because the parents were, of course, looking into it at this point, trying to find answers, because it's like they were dismissing it, and he was just like, or they said that that has to be debunked because his size versus the mat size, he would have been able to get out, type thing. So they debunked that. Also, there was no blood rushed to his face as if he had been sitting there for hours and got stuck. There was one shoe laying on the ground, and it had blood underneath the shoe on the gym floor. That was not from Kendrick, but they never tested it to see whose blood it was or what it was. There was also a hoodie and a shoe, you know, laying in the gym. They never took it for evidence. So there was a second autopsy that was done. This autopsy revealed that Kendrick had a hemorrhage on the right side of his neck, basically saying that he died from blunt force trauma. The parents were also not notified as soon as the body was found. And this happened on January 11th of 2013. So I read, you know, everybody kind of read about the case, so I'm familiar with it. I kind of waited to look deeper until I started reading things. I did look up some of the things that I received to see if anything, but I didn't get much. So if anybody knows anything, but especially, now this is something that I need to know around the area if anything happened. From the people that know people, this is a case that I'm positive people know about in the area. They just haven't said anything yet. So if you know anything, if you have friends of friends of friends that knew him, something like that, keep that in mind. So I hope that someone in the area that's local, that was around when this happened, can kind of put pieces together for me as well. Or if you know the parents, let them know about this. I'm gonna go ahead and just start with my first image, of course, like I always do, or first message to the last. Rubber mallet, and that's what I heard, and then I seen the image rubber mallet, and I'll just show you what it looked like just so you know what I drew. My drawing sucks, but so that was the first one. Was that consistent with what they were saying about how he passed or what happened? Partly. Did anybody say anything about a rubber mallet or any type of blunt object that could have done this? After that, I seen an image of a strawberry, which is random. So I kind of disregarded it because I have a red drink next to me. So I was like, sometimes that happens, you know, and I try to disregard it, but I'm gonna keep going. I did see they were white kids. Now I'm not, you know, we're not gonna say race was an issue. Like I said, I'm being very objective about this right now. So I'm going to say what I saw. I did see more than one white person. More than one, 100%. So there was more than one person. Either they know about it or they were there. I see them standing outside, possibly at a field, like a sports field, or outside school somewhere, and he was looking at all of them, not threatened yet. But they're saying something to him before this happened. Did they ever look at video from around the school? Might have shown so much. So I'm hoping, or I'm assuming that they had cameras around the whole school, maybe around the bleachers, the football field, just around the school in general, and that probably would have been very helpful because there may have been a scene that happened with these kids prior, but outside of the school. Okay, so and then I seen bleachers. They looked like it was outside, could have been inside, but it did look like it was outside. Did he get a snack before he went into the gym? Like, was this like after school to where he could go get a snack and come back or something? There may have been surveillance. The moves before he passed is crucial. And he showed me that, so that may be a way to find out more of the events prior. It had like a, well, I guess it had like a thought, and I don't know if he said words but was he messing with a girl that was messing with someone that didn't like him or that got jealous? Was he involved with somebody that some other people didn't want him involved in? Did anybody see that he was talking to somebody and then another boy or somebody got mad at him because of that, or jealous because of him and was very aggressive towards him in any way, any type of altercations beforehand? I did see chipped paint on a vehicle. But I did see just the hood of the car, like they were parked and then left. Was he told to meet someone up at the gym? Maybe a trap. Those are the things that I'm getting. Was he possibly told that to, go meet somebody at the gym? That's what may also kind of go along with the girl thing. Like, did they make him think that maybe a girl was going to meet him at the gym? What was it to make him go there? Image of a fruit, and this time it was an orange. Now, I seen a strawberry and I seen an orange. I was just like, is there snacks involved? Like, what does it have significance? Also colors, black and orange, or not orange, black and orange, red and orange, like a food place or like a snow cone or something weird, like with fruit that, kids would get after school or something like that, or during school, or a snack at school. Or and then the next thing I heard was, I need this. So, I mean, he's giving me messages that are very clear. He wants the truth to be told, and I think more so for his parents. Someone in school or a group wear cowboy boots to school. That's what I seen was cowboy boots, and I don't know why. It could be with the people involved, it could be with the policeman, it could be with anybody that was involved that came around his body, that was part of the scene, part of the crime. I don't know. It could be like authority type figure. That kind of resonates with me too, is it was an authoritative figure that was involved or didn't help, or something was wrong there. Someone drinking from school water fountain was the next image. He was either already passed whenever they put him in, or they made him get in afterwards. So the last few image that I saw was, so someone said to him, or I don't know if someone said to him or if he's telling me these words, but he acts like his shit don't stink. Like, it could be because someone was mad at him, made him think, like, they thought that he thought he was better than them, or the person that did this, the people that did this, they have this mentality, this ego that their shit don't stink. Like they would get away with it. Okay. Sorry, it's crooked. I'm not even gonna mess with it anymore because my fan's pissing me off the way it sounds. I'm hormonal. We're not doing it. The last two, or no, I did say something about yeah, okay. So the last one was a bush. Now, when I say that, like, I felt like it was outside, like a bush, like as if something happened and they went to go hide, or they passed this bush. Something is significant about this bush. I'll show you what it looked like in my mind. Well, that is everything for now. I'm going to look into this further. He's very talkative. He's ready to speak. So if anything makes sense to you guys, that was, decently 13 messages, maybe 15. So anything else, just let me know. That's it. We just got to know what's going on and act accordingly. And I really hope that we can get some kind of justice for him, because he wants justice. Something is wrong here, and he let me know very clearly that he needs this. So let's keep going with it, guys. I'm so glad y'all are here to support me. So glad, that I feel your energy from afar. So thank you so much, and I hope you guys are doing so great during this quarantine. And I'm so sorry that we're stuck in here, but the longer we stay in here, the better we're going to be at the end of this. I love y'all, and I hope you had a great Easter too, or Passover, or Star, or whatever you believe in. And that's it, but stay blessed, and I love y'all.